This is Craig Laughter. I'm speaking to you today from the Caven Library in Knox College, a constituent college of the University of Toronto. I've created this channel to help international students make well-informed decisions when choosing to study abroad. I hope you find this video useful. This video concerns applying to Canadian graduate and professional schools. I will discuss elements of an application, deadlines, obtaining guidance, and decisions. Applying for graduate and professional study typically involve taking and reporting standardized test scores if required, having university transcripts sent, completing an institutional and/or program application, providing a statement of interest, proposal, and/or sample of work, having references submitted, interviews in the case of professional programs for healthcare, work experience required for MBA programs, and doing all this and paying an application fee by a specified deadline. Graduate and professional programs often have their own admissions applications that are distinct from an institutional application. You may need to apply to both the institution and program. Check with both the institution and program within the institution to which you are interested in applying for requirements, financial assistance applications, and deadlines. Applying to pursue a PhD is a special case. In applying to pursue a PhD, search for a supervisor rather than a university. Read their publications and determine their current research. Write suitable supervisors. Introduce yourself and your research interest. Inquire if they would be interested in and available to supervise you should you be admitted. They may be going on sabbatical or even planning to leave the institution. Some Canadian institutions of higher education require for graduate admission GRE, and for professional admission GMAT or TAJ-MAJ for management, LSAT, MCAT, Casper MD for medical school, DAT for dental school, PCAT for pharmacy, or OAT for optometry. Language proficiency exams for English include TOEFL, IELTS, PTE, or CAL, and for French, TEF or TEFAC. Space is limited for these standardized tests. I strongly recommend that you register at least 3 months in advance. Practice tests are freely available on the internet and are an effective way to prepare. Use the test web portal to send results directly to the institutions. Send all transcripts of undergraduate and any prior graduate study to the institutions to which you are applying. High school transcripts are not required and should not be sent. Transcripts are typically sent directly from the issuing institution to the receiving institution. If this is not possible, arrange with the receiving institution to accept student-issued transcripts, which would involve you securing the transcript and mailing it yourself. When a transcript is not in English or French, a professional translation should be provided. Some Canadian universities require a statement of interest. It is an opportunity to explain your interest in the particular program. Statements of interest should be well constructed, grammatically correct, and spelled correctly. Write about what you think, not about what you feel. People that review these applications and these statements of interest read hundreds, if not thousands, of applications a year. You want to stand out from the crowd with your statement of interest. For graduate degrees that require independent research, a proposal of intended research will typically be required. Proposal should describe the intended research topic, explain how it builds on or fills a gap in current scholarship, the methodology to be employed, the materials and/or equipment needed, and how the research will make a substantial contribution to scholarship in the case of master's programs, or an original contribution to scholarship in the case of PhD programs. Graduate programs sometimes request samples of work. This can take the form of a paper submitted to a class, a sole authored publication, a portfolio for fine arts and architecture programs, recordings for performing arts. In presenting a portfolio and recordings, tell a story about the development of your art and how that development is leading you to the program you want to attend. References are best written by current or recent professors who know the quality of your academic work. Inform your referees what you are applying for, and if you are submitting more than one reference, suggest that each referee focus on different attributes so they do not duplicate each other. Good references take time, so solicit your references far in advance of the deadline. Canadian institutions of higher education typically require payment of an application fee, ranging up to $200 Canadian each. If the fee represents a significant financial burden to a prospective student, however, most institutions will waive the fee if contacted. Keep the thing in mind in choosing institutions to which to apply. It can become expensive to apply to many institutions. Application deadlines for graduate and professional admission tend to be between October and March. Check with the institution and program. Applications for financial assistance may be earlier than admission deadlines, so make sure you know when those are required. Canadian graduate and professional programs have people available to assist international students. They can be found on the program's website, do not charge, and know their program best. Better Canadian graduate and professional programs do not use agents, for they do not need them to attract applicants. However, some struggling programs use agents for master's programs. These agents typically secure a commission of 15% of first-year tuition for each student they assist that enrolls in the program. Although the institution pays the commission, students who use agents are disadvantaged if they seek funding. Programs would rather use funding to attract non-commissioned students. Expect decisions in the spring. There are 4 possible decisions. Accepted, which is an unconditional offer of admission. Conditional admission, admitted on condition that the applicant completes, typically an intensive English program. Rejected. Or waitlisted, a determination that is made dependent on the number of students who have accepted offers. In this case, notification is delayed, sometimes as late as the summer before you're expecting to start the program. A non-refundable deposit will be due with acceptance of an offer. If you found this video useful, please indicate that you liked it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.